talking to your dog Boo, Sharon. So I feel like Boo wants to express many, many thanks for all the things that you did in life. I see lots of adventures, and I see lots of like companionship. Like this companionship was like maybe one of your first experiences, it feels like here, like with that deep connection. And I don't know if I'm not the best with like sexes. I don't know if this is a male, but he's really looking up to you with like the beautiful like really looking up to you with, she wants to thank you for teaching her so much, because this feels like you almost taught her trust, you taught her patience, you taught her guidance, you were very like you were learning right along with her, she says, and she makes me feel like you brought her in at like the perfect time. You saved her from experiencing some of the things that she could have gone through that were, could have been difficult for her. But she's like, she gave me a pure life, and she gave me the most enriching experiences that I've ever had. I get also a reference to July as well coming through here. And like snuggles in the bed and bending the rules so she can get away with things. And she's also making me feel like you fought for her at the end of her life, and she wants to let you know that it is not, if this is something that you're dealing with guilt over whether or not she should have stayed for longer, she wants to release that burden from you too. She just kind of says like, this was my time to go, and she feels like she lived a very, very full life, although maybe she could have lived a bit longer, but she says it like saved her from suffering. Does that make sense to you, Sharon? And I see lots of energy with her. She had was a very, very energetic. She looks like a smaller dog to me. Does that make sense to you? But I see so much bonding over playing, exploring in nature, and she says like soulmates, like you were best friends. You were best friends. And she's showing me belly rubs. And she's showing me like twirling in circles like this. I don't know if this is part of her personality, but when she was excited, she'd be like twirling in circles. It feels like there's a memorial for her as well that she wants to bring up. She wants to reference, like you have a little memorial and like, did you save her collar, Sharon? See if she has more messages, but we're going to move forward with the psychic reading. So you're getting a call for patience. You're getting a call to trust and surrender, and knowing and understanding that you are exactly where you are for where you need to be in life, okay? You are exactly where you need to be in life, and time is not running out for you. Like, you're just getting started. So, oh, I love that, Sharon. You have a picture of her in my room beside my bed. So you're exactly where you are. You're not running out of time. Like every circumstance has led you to where you are for a reason. This is coming through for you. Also, when it comes to healing, using that blue flame or that violet flame to release and transmute energies. So give it to the violet flame to be released. That's kind of what's being called, as well as like following through with your integrations and things that you're learning and you're doing. That's coming through as well. And I'm seeing the potential for a new relationship coming through in your life, actually, because there's also a reference to rainbows as being a significant symbol to you. I don't know if you're looking for or seeking a relationship, but that is feeling like coming into communion, even if it's not romantically, with other partners in having similar interests. You see them all the time. I love that. And so co-creation is something of importance, and also remembering your power, remembering that you are very wise and you're also very courageous. So you offer guidance to people. Maybe you just kind of know guidance, but you don't really understand how you know that information. That's feels like a spiritual gift to you from you. One of your spiritual gifts is just the inner knowing, one of your most powerful inner gifts. But you're really being called to come into that courageous side of yourself. There's a significance with lions as well, as being a symbol. And Boo just said you are the best mommy. Definitely since I was little, people always ask me about situations. You got 10 lions yesterday? Sorry, I got lost in the sauce here. So we are putting our energy into feeling our emotions, okay? It's time to put energy into your emotional stability and your emotional growth. Not only your emotional growth, but your words are hard. Your goals that you have in life and everything that you're working towards within your own personal goals. That's what I'm trying to say, your personal goals. Really putting in this effort and understanding all of this effort that you are putting in will be repaid, but it also comes with balancing the mental health, the feeling of do I stay, do I walk away, that kind of feeling, and release those ties to the ideas that no longer serve you, to allow you to create the things that you want to bring into your awareness, because it does feel like the creative energy is on your side right now. You have these spiritual gifts, you have this creative nature about yourself, and it's just begging to come out into the world. So it's definitely about cutting ties to limiting beliefs and releasing those, and allowing the things to come into your life that are meant to come into your life. But it also, oh wow, I love you've been drawing and it's been meditative. That's a very good thing to continue to do, because it's also, I'm getting like balance within your self growth and your personal growth and your career. There needs to be balance there too. So notice when you're giving too much in one direction or the other, because you can start feeling like you're left out in the cold and you are giving and giving and giving and not really receiving much. I feel like you have a tendency to do that as well. And Boo is definitely alongside you in your life to remind you of the innocence and to remind you of the pureness in your heart, because you truly want to give and give and give. But she's kind of just popping through to say, hey, you are the best mommy ever, but it's also about taking care of yourself too. And she also says, thank you for honoring my memory, and thank you for putting energy into more relationships with animals, she says. So lastly, I just want to read you this. You got this chameleon spirit card come through, and I do feel like you are very much a chameleon, so you can fit in wherever you go, if that makes sense. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium, even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory. Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land. Adapting is necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. Oh, you're a Gemini. Okay, so I hope that resonated and that made sense with the communications that we got from your beautiful doggy and with everything that came through in that reading. Thank you so much for being my biggest supporter and always looking out for me. Same with all of you.